Hey folks, Logan here with Dream Guitars. This is an exciting instrument. This is the latest guitar from Mr. Tyler Robbins of Robbins Acoustics. In his second model, this is the R.2ca, C for cutaway, A for arm bevel. And it's a smaller bodied instrument, feels pretty slim and small in hand, more like a 00-ish guitar, but packs a lot of volume and a lot of depth, if you will, color into that smaller package. So you get a lot of guitar out of what is otherwise a very small, unassuming package, which always nice to have. Back and sides are Ziricote. The top is German spruce on this guitar. And in typical Tyler fashion, there's a really cool geometric aesthetic throughout. It's really cool stuff. We'll get into that a little bit, especially with that rosette and how it kind of informs the sound hole. Just really cool things. And come and hop into it. So, German spruce on top with Ziricote back and sides helps contribute to that classy, kind of haunting quality of the voice that I find so delightful. The trebles slice on this guitar. They really do. So, you'll notice there's an arm bevel, which has this really cool combination of features. On the bottom, it terminates sort of like a Ryan-style bevel. But at the top, it's kind of squared off and angular, which is sort of like a... I picture this more as like a modern interpretation, if you will, or homage to like that Alaskan style termination, which just looks great and contributes to the aesthetic overall with those more angled purflings here. Which, while we're on the subject, I love the use of green that Tyler employs on this guitar for those purflings, for this rosette, the position markers, and the headplate veneer or partial veneer. Just really cool stuff. Can't say enough about the use of color here. But let's talk about that rosette for a minute. Very fun. So here we have this inner ring of black, I assume that's ebony, which reinforces the sound hole, of course. But also we have these really cool purflings that are interrupted, and then we have these bands that kind of vault across the sound hole a little bit, and the sound hole keeps up with that. So it's like... it's sort of like the rosette is informing the actual proportions and curves of the sound hole, which is really cool. Coming around to the back, Ziricote. Beautiful stuff. Nice figuring throughout. You get that kind of those black spider ink lines and a little bit of sap here in the center. Coming up to the heel, there is less material on the treble side, so you get to get your left hand up a little bit higher for those top frets. Always nice. And again, we have a kind of a deep cutaway in this guitar. So that, with the 12-fret neck, means that you still have access to all of those frets, which is, of course, the idea. The neck profile feels great. It's a very rounded C profile shape. It's quite choice. Mahogany, of course, with a subtle little bevel, or volute, at the back here. We also have miniature go to a 510 tuners to help keep the weight down. And Tyler's headstock profile as well. You'll also notice the veneer here is it's segmented. We have that green section here, and then I believe this is ebony on this side here. And that's something that Tyler does in all of his guitars, and it looks so dang good. I really appreciate that. So, Tyler's instruments are super clean, and tonally they're super clean and crisp, expressive. It's just a delight to visit with this guitar. If you want to learn more about this 2022 Robbins R.2ca, give me a shout. Cheers.